So guys, we arrived at our second object, which is the Ajloun Castle. As you can see, it is very impressive. It was built in the year 1184 by General Saladin Usama, who was a general in the Saladin army. And the main purpose of it was to protect the region against the Crusaders and also to monitor the trade going from Damascus to Egypt. After that, it was controlled by different people, including Mongols, Mamelukes, Ottomans. Here we have some information about the castle. And after that, it was in 18th, 19th century, it was pretty much abandoned and seriously damaged by earthquakes in 1837 and 1927. But now restoration efforts are ongoing and it looks pretty impressive. We are now slowly entering the castle, and while we do that, let me tell you that this is a very rare example of Islamic castle built by Islam people to protect the region, because castles were usually done by the Crusaders and the Christians in general. Building such castles is not typical for the Muslims, but here we have the best and well-preserved Islamic castle of that time. You can see how massive these rocks are and how strong are the walls. This place was definitely meant to withstand quite a lot. Here you can see these narrow openings were used for people to shoot with arrows towards the invaders, and the invaders couldn't hit them back. Yes, here we have some of the information that I already gave you. But overall, this place is really impressive. This is the so-called Ayyubid hall. Here we have some information about the Ottoman period of the castle and also the Mameluk era. I don't know how much of this is original and how much is restoration, but whatever the state is, the restoration works were did pretty well. Looking at the way it looks, this definitely could resist the Crusaders and is in the same league like their castles, which are pretty impressive. Here we have some stones which were thrown by this weapon, this 13th century, some kind of artillery, let's call it. Here we have another room. Let's see exactly what we have. Wow. This maybe was some kind of a water well. I'm not 100% sure. And here I don't know. This seems to be more like a warehouse now. And keep in mind that we are not even in the internal court yet. Here we have a new section, and this is very good because it shows you how thick the wall is. This is easily 1.5 meters of pure stone. And from here we will also have some view towards the valley. This thing is really huge, guys. I am just trying to climb a few stairs and enter the internal courtyard, but on every step there are other portions which are opening up. This seems to be tower, the tower of Ayyubids. This is another section. Here you can see the external wall. And here you can find some information about the water system of the castle, how they had clean water to drink and how they processed the wastewater. Let's see what we have here. It's interesting section, but I have no idea what this room was used for. And here we have the base of a Byzantine church with some preserved mosaics, which are pretty beautiful and also very ancient. This region was also controlled by the Byzantine Empire at some point. Here is how the weather is today. You have some sunshine, after that you have some mist, after that you have some rain, after that you have some fog, and the cycle repeats. But so far we are pretty lucky at both objects. It didn't rain. Let's hope that Jerash will also be the same. We are slowly getting to the upper part of the castle. It is a little bit foggy, but there is not enough fog to hide this beautiful view. Even maybe we will have some sunshine in a bit, but generally this is the top part of the castle. And I can only say that it deserves to be seen. This is one of the best preserved medieval castles that I have seen. So guys, here we are for a lunch. This is a very good homemade bread, and these are only the appetizers. I can only imagine what will come next. This is Petra, pretty normal standard lager, so everything is okay. So here is the main dish. It looks pretty good and it is also very delicious. I don't know how much we will pay for this, I will let you know, but for now everything is very delicious.